Hey guys, I'm Aslak. This is Friday and today I'll be telling you about why I went to New York a little while ago. On my spare time, or right after school on Mondays, I do something called Model United Nations. A group of people from my school go together and we simulate the UN and we take roles of different countries and we discuss their solutions and try to get them passed. This is quite big around the world, at least in Europe. So eventually we go on conferences, both international and national conferences. The MEN group I'm part of, MEN, has managed to make quite an international name for itself by winning awards and such outside of Norway. And because of that, we've been invited to this thing called UNIS UN. Basically, it's a conference that the United Nations International School puts on every year. It's not a Model UN conference, so we don't really debate things like we do in the other conferences. Instead, it's more of a conference of talks where you listen to speakers talk about the subject at hand. This year, the topic was the web wiring our world, basically internet, which suits me very, very well, as you would imagine. So you basically sit around in the United Nations General Assembly Hall and you listen to speeches of people who are really cool and interesting. I personally am a kind of a huge UN geek, seeing as I'm in the Model United Nations. Being in the GA, big thing for me. So in this video, I'll show you what I have time for in this video of the trip. I'll pick up on some physics points when I find them in New York, but this will mostly be a vlog. If I end up not having enough time, I'll finish the rest on my own personal channel, the Red Lampshade. I'll put a link in the description, and there will probably be some other videos going up there this weekend as well, so check out that. Okay, so I'm now leaving for New York, just on my way down to the bus right now, and my flight leaves in, let's see, yeah, 3 hours. This is what I'm leaving. Snow! And then we're on the bus. And we're on the airport. And we're on the plane. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is I have quite a lot of B-roll throughout the entire thing. So, in the beginning of the flight here, I had an essay to write, so I basically handed my camera off to my travel mates. And you'll see either them or me filming random stuff for quite a while. These are two of my friends. You'll be introduced to them later. Or actually, this is a video. Let's just introduce them now.
Hi.
Who are you? Yeah, introduce you.
I'm Myrna. I'm with you.
Oh, okay, fine.
My name's Savon, and we're in New York. I'm not even gonna say my name.
Yeah, you are.
Say my name, say my name.
It's Kareta.
Oh, not.
Here.
Hello. I've already met you
Yeah.
guys now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
On the floor, chilling out.
He's out, and if I didn't tell you your
Getting
name.
down and dirty on the
I'm
floor.
Kevin.
That's Kevin, and this is...
My name is John.
Well, what's your purpose on the trip? What's your purpose on the trip?
I'm the watchman.
Okay, fine. That's our travel crew, I guess.
Look. My name is Vaughn. Hot Vaughn.
So that's my friends. Before I say anything else, I just gotta let you guys know that they are the most amazing friends of all time. And now they are apparently stealing my camera. And there's me in the background writing my essay, which is basically how the trip down went. And this is our plane going for landing, and we now stumbled upon our first interesting physics point, actually. So here you see a bottle that has been compressed because of difference in pressure. So the way this works is the bottle had been opened once when we were high up in the air, and now we've flown down to the ground, and we can see that the bottle is compressed because the pressure down on the ground is higher than the pressure up there, and because the bottle was closed, we see that the pressure is constant inside the bottle. However, outside the bottle it changes. So when we see now that the cap is being opened there, we see that the air rushes in really quickly, and re-establishes pressure. And we're in New York! Okay, so now I'm in New York. We got through safely. We got one that was random checked, but we were fine. And we have like, what, 2 hours to get to the conference? I'm walking. I can't vlog and walk, that doesn't work. So yeah. So, a little bit of a delay when we left Oslo airport, and quite some delay waiting for the one that was random checked. Meant that we were now actually quite late for the conference, but apparently this was just introduction, so it didn't matter. So, us being a little bit late also apparently meant that we hit a bit of a traffic jam, meaning we were even more late. However, we seemed to be fine because this was just an opening dinner, and apparently there was nothing going on today. Okay, we're at the units now. So yeah, this is dinner. After the UNIS dinner, we met up with our hosts, whom I actually didn't introduce, but she's a lovely girl named Laura. You'll probably see a peek of her sometime, and then we went to sleep. And we just got inside the UN building for the first time, so getting ready for some lectures right now, just waiting for the rest of our go. This is me walking into the UN General Assembly Hall for the first time. That room is huge. We're sitting at the desk of the Sri Lankan delegates. And this is pretty much our view, only in focus, of course. The rest of our day at the UN basically consisted of listening to speakers who were, some of them were really interesting, especially the keynote address, who was from One Laptop Per Child and talked about their work. And I suggest checking out the link I'll post in the description to the Ustream that UNIS used to post their livestream. There should probably be some recordings of the event there. And it seems that this video is closing in on my time limit, so I'll have to leave it here. I'll post the rest of the video and on my own channel when I have the time to do that. The red lampshade, you can click the link in the description or the annotation on the screen right now. But before I go, I have to show you one last geek out. When we were walking out of the UN building and into the lobby outside of the GA hall, we saw this. If you haven't played Fallout New Vegas, this probably won't tell you anything, but if you have, hopefully you recognize it, because in the lobby of the UN GA hall, there is a model of Eddie, the robot Eddie. Or ED, whatever you want to call him.